It is I, Tantus Naravan Dracovin, Lord and Emperor of the Dracovin Empire, and welcome. It is time to begin a new World of Darkness series, a new game system set in this world of monsters and demons. Hunter, the Reckoning. Why don't we begin? So, it's a world of monsters out there. Creatures of darkness, shadows that haunt humans, stalk them in the night, things of nightmare and fear. But, as much as the monsters are real, the people of the world constantly deny it. They don't see it. They call it as rumors. The modern world has no place for these things, no place for creatures that stalk the night and their nightmares. It's things of media, things of dreams, things of imagination. But they are real. And you've had the curtain driven from your face. The stage is set, and now you're on it. No longer are you hidden to the fact of what's around you. By some miracle, by some chance, your encounter with the darkness was more than another person's. Another person might just pass it off at fleeting fancy if they survive it. But you recognize it for what it is. The dangers that are out there. The dangers that are stalking us all the time. And they might not believe you. They might continue to deny it. But you know better. You know truly what's in the shadows. What hunts man. The dark creatures of the night, which have always been there, hunting. The helpless masses might not be in a position to learn the truth, to see the truth for what it is. But you are. You are ready to fight back against the darkness, against the night, against the terrors that are out there to consume you. You are a hunter. So yes, Hunter, the Reckoning, is a system in World of Darkness where you take not the role of the many monsters we've spoken of, vampires, werewolves, mages, but those of humanity who have seen them for what they are, and have said, no, these things stalk and hunt us. They cause us damage, murder us in mass. It is up for someone to fight back. You hunt them in return. So it's of course a game like any other White Wolf where you would want 2 to 6 players in it. You'll have someone taking the role of storyteller, leading the way, as your group, or troop as it is called in White Wolf, plays through the games, plays through his adventures, set in this dark, macabre world, which is much like our own. As within any World of Darkness game, this is a shadow of our own. But this one, even more so, because you are taking the roles of humans, mortals, who have awoken to the supernatural. It's more than playing a creature, a monster. Then you're just something set in this world, a shadow. This is a dark looking glass of what would happen if you came across a monster in our world. So of course it will reflect everything we have, the same popular culture, music, TV, video games. Everything that we have should be in this world too. It should reflect us just as much as anything does. But it has that twisted overlying nature. It's different to a degree. The governments are more corrupt. The ecology is just dying quicker. And of course, monsters stalk the night, exist in the darkest places of the world, and they've always been there, hunting us for eons. But it is now time for you as hunters to rise up, to show them that the night isn't theirs, and that humanity will not be treated the way it has been for so long anymore. You are a monster hunter in a world of darkness. Now, some of these creatures are recognizable, things from popular media, ghouls, vampires, werewolves. Others are monstrosities far beyond anything that you would have ever imagined, devouring and hunting and abusing humanity to its core. And it's your job, as a hunter, to eliminate it, to protect the innocent. They are ancient creatures that use man as playthings, and man denies it. They pull a veil over their eyes. They call it rumors, superstitions. Nothing that is actually true. Denial is the core of mortality. But no, you're different. You see them for what they are, the abuses they do to humanity, and it is you who will stop it. You will go to the dark corners. You will travel to the most twisted of places to battle against these creatures, to go against them, and to protect the innocents and humanity. And whatever happens to you, life or death, will not matter as long as humanity is protected in the end. These abominations think they're at the top of the food chain, and that humanity isn't, which they've always thought to be. But you're going to prove that if they want that position, they're going to take it through every piece of blood, sweat, and tears that you can muster. As I said, you are going to take the role of a hunter, of course. The world you're coming from is you are just a normal mortal, and something occurs. Something exposes you to the supernatural darkness, and as a result of it, some kind of voice, some kind of being touches you and gives you the power to fight back. And not just because you were there, but because you stood up to this darkness. You didn't run. You didn't question it. The mindset when you were exposed to it allowed you to open up to the reality of it, to break the veil of what was going on, to reveal vampire hunting, werewolf tearing a mortal apart, wraiths possessing a human, other various terrible things occurring that should have been passed off as just, oh, a mass murderer or serial killer, something you could explain away. But no, you pierced that veil. And by doing so, you're almost mad. Others around you deny that this kind of thing is happening. You're the only one that sees it. You're the only one that will believe it. They will deny it adamantly, no matter what you do, because these creatures try to hide themselves. Exposing them is impossible. They've set it up that it's not just as easy as saying, look over there, there's a monster. But you want to drag them out to the light, to eliminate them, to stop what they're doing, or to stop their plans, or to even possibly kill these creatures. Or you're going to die trying. Your life is in the balance here. And this is a game where, because you're fighting monsters, you have a great chance of doing so. Dying. You might martyr yourself for humanity. So, that's it for today's episode. It's just an introduction, folks. I'm bringing you into the world of Hunter, the Reckoning. A world similar to the previous World of Darkness games, but yet so different. Because now you're on the other side of the coin. You're no longer the monster itself, but you're touched by monsters. And you've decided that your mortality means everything to you, and you're going to do the damnedest to make sure that everyone else is protected from them. No matter what you can do, and no matter how much of your own blood spills to do it. Hunters are monster hunters through and through. They truly, in a way, are the martyrs of the World of Darkness. Ready to fight, ready to die. In the next episode, we're going to talk about what it means to be a hunter. The abilities you've unlocked when that voice, that essence touched you. Your creed, your edges. That which you've been granted to by almost a level of faith itself even. To fight against these things. Because no mortal on their own normally could. But you've unlocked something that will allow you to fight back. That allow you to take their lives. So, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you enjoy this new series. And, until the next time, I bid you farewell.